Hi, I'm Nick from Banyan Pilot Shop. Whenever you're flying to the Bahamas or over any large body of water, there's a few items that you should take with you to be safe and prepared. A life vest is one of the most basic items that you should take with you whenever you're flying over a large body of water. You should have at least one of these for every person on board the aircraft. The basic life vest, like you see here, is very similar to what you see on commercial airliners. You have to tear this package open, remove the life vest from inside, and then place it over your head and pull the tab for it to inflate. However, we recommend that you get the suspender style life vest whenever you're flying. This type of life jacket goes on and you wear it while you're flying. It makes it much easier when you're trying to exit the aircraft during an emergency. You don't have to reach for the other items. It does inflate just the same as the other ones. You pull the cord and it fills with air, and that way you don't have to worry about grabbing the item as you leave the aircraft. Another important item to consider taking whenever you're flying across a large body of water is a life raft. You want to make sure that you get a life raft that has enough capacity for everybody on board. I highly recommend that you take one of these in your aircraft, because if you do have to ditch the plane and exit it, it's much nicer to be sitting in a life raft, mostly dry, than hanging by your life jacket with your feet dangling in the water. Another important item to consider taking with you whenever you're flying over water is a PLB. That's a personal locator beacon. This beacon can literally save your life. If you ever have to ditch, you activate this, you open up the antenna, and it sends a signal that first responders can find and locate you by. Most aircraft have an ELT, electronic locating transmitter, but if the aircraft happens to sink before anybody arrives, that ELT may sink with it as well. So this is a critical piece of equipment. Another important piece of equipment to consider taking with you is a flare gun like this. This little flare gun can get you noticed by a vessel, another aircraft, boat, or any of the first responders that are coming to rescue you. Make sure that they know where you are. One last item you should consider taking on any long overwater flight or any long endurance flight is a survival kit like this one here. If everything else fails or it's a few days before rescue comes for you, a kit like this can keep you alive for that time. It includes signal mirrors, fishing kits, a little bit of rations in here to keep you alive, as well as a way to start a fire and a first aid kit in case you're injured.